Hi everybody, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Book World. Today, I'm going to talk about, well, there's 27 books here, but 26 of them are books that I want to read in 2026. The 26 books I want to read in 2026. And this is also like some of the books that I want to read as well in the next few months. Not all of these are going to be read in the next few months, but all of them are, besides one, is the 26 books I want to read in 2026. So, and I did pick some authors more than once just because I couldn't decide between the two. So yeah. So anyways, the first book I'm going to talk about is the one that's a reread. Throne of Glass. My friend Donna from Donna Marie Books, I think that's what her channel's name is. Her and I don't remember the other person's name, but I'll put both of their videos about the readathon down below. But they're doing the Throne of Glass read along, so I want to reread. And yeah, so I know Throne of Glass is the first one. I think they're doing like Throne of Glass. I think they're doing the first three, and then they're gonna do Assassin's Blade, but don't quote me, I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one that they're reading. And then I know 1 month they're doing the tandem, I believe, so yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so I'll put the announcement down below. So that's the first one I wanted to talk about, because like I said, I reread a couple of these recently. I think the first two I reread, and I tried reading Assassin's Blade, and I couldn't get into it this time. It's weird. I have like this relationship with that. Like, I read it the first time I couldn't get into it. I gave it a low rating. Then I read it again, and I freaking loved it. Gave it 5 stars. And then I tried reading it recently, and I couldn't get into it again. So, hopefully when the month that Assassin's Blade comes out, that we're supposed to read that, I'll be in the mood for it, and I'll be able to read it. But yeah, so Throne of Glass is the first one. This is about Selena, who is put in prison and in the coal mines, or whatever they're called. I don't know if it's coal mines, but it's some kind of mines. A prince comes and says, if you become my assassin and we win, then I will let you go free after a certain amount of time. And that's my baby Dorian. I love Dorian. That's my baby. That's my favorite character in this whole series. So I'm biased. But yeah, this is the one that's not in the 26 books that I want to read in 2026 part. But it's definitely going to be read this month. So that's the first one. Okay, the next one I got an ARC of. I'm so excited. That's Dragon Curse by Elisa Kova. I am so excited about this. I think the curse, right? Something happens and you can turn into a dragon, and that's all I really know. But I'm so excited about this. Like, I'm so excited. It says, the moment you see a dragon is usually your last. That's the tagline. So I'm excited. This is definitely one of the books I want to read in 2026. And that's all I know. Like I said, before we get any further, make sure you guys have something to drink. Yes. Have something to drink, please. Okay, this is the repeat author. One of the repeat authors. I got Rent Me Jacob and Rent Me Noah by Ariel Dawn. The first one, Rent Me Jacob, is a Mel Pretty Woman retelling. This one is age gap where the girl's older, and I think it's female Mel. I think it's, I know I know the guys are boyfriends too. I think it might be a double bio-awakening, maybe. I can't remember. Yeah. And Jacob and Noah are brothers. So that's like, I wanted both of these. I got these recently. I bought them through TikTok, the author's live. And yeah, I am so excited. I love the movie Pretty Woman. So I'm hoping I really love both of these. So yeah, so That's 3. I hope I counted right, and I do have 26. I have Wolf, which I bought last week by Paisley Hope. And I just know this is motorcycle. Dark. It says, always ride faster than your angel can fly. Gabriel Wolf. So, I know it's supposed to be dark. Yes. So, there's that. That one I definitely want to get to. This one, I believe, is what I choose, right? Yeah. Starfelt Academy Book 1, Witchfire, by Lara Michon? I'm not sure. This one says, finding your soul bonded mates should be a blessing for a magically impotent, how do you say that word? Witch, except they have no clue who or what I am. Nobody does, not even me. That's all I'm going to say. I just know it's a white choose, and I'm excited. There's Maverick, Raven, Alaric, I don't know. And then some other ones, of course. I don't know how many there are altogether. I'll tell you. There's, okay, so there's Alaric, how do you say his name? Zane, Maverick, and Kai. And then Raven, of course, the girl. So, I'm so excited. I don't know if there's any Mel in this, but yeah, I don't care. I'll still read it, even if, you know, even if the guys aren't boyfriends, you know what I mean? So I'll still read it. I'm really excited about that. I have Dire Bound. I started this before and then put it down. Look at all these tabs are like sticking together. And I don't even think all this belongs to this. I don't know why all this other stuff isn't here. Like, literally. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. But I'm a mess, you guys, lately. With everything. I'm not even sure where this one's supposed to go in the order. So, yeah. I'm going to take these other ones out, because these don't belong there. So, we'll take those out. But yeah, Dire Bound by Sable Sorensen. Oop, see what I mean? They're falling out. But I don't know about this one very much. I think her sister goes missing and she wants so she enters this hoping that she don't get picked, but she does. And I know that the dire wolves or whatever they're called are like very, what you call it, so you can like be bonded, but they could still kill you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of like, why am I forgetting the name? Why am I forgetting it? I'm forgetting the name of the book. You know, like Iron Flame, but that's not the first one, you know, by Rebecca Yarros. I can't remember the first book's called. What's it called? But anyway, it's kind of like that, but it's not dragons. It's wolves. It's very dark. That's all I know. And I'm excited. It says, only the worthy survive. She'll risk everything to be one of them. So I'm super excited. I have another arc that I got last year and did, or this year. But, well, we'll say last year, since a couple of days it's going to be 2026. But yeah, Ships of Spells by H. Leighton Dixon. One ship, one captain, one choice. Lush and romantic, this epic fantasy will cast you away on a magical voyage. Okay. Oh, okay. So something, sunk her ship, but it didn't just take lives, it left something behind. Oh, so, I don't know. Something is slowly killing her. It says, caught between privateers, prince, and spies, Rim knows each choice could sink her future or set the sea on fire. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Then we have A Tongue So Sweet and Deadly by Sophia St. Germain. I'm trying to remember what this one's about. You're going to have a theme here that I can't remember what half of them was about. Something, there's like a tragic accident, then she's thrown into the Fae King's dungeons and forced to swear a blood oath to him, binding her to survive. So that one sounds really good. I have Blood and Steel by Helen. I forget how you say her last name. Helen Shaver? I'm not sure. Is this the one where you're not supposed? Yeah, where women are forbidden to draw swords or whatever, and the guy's gonna help her anyways, I think. I don't know why. I don't remember, but that's all I remember. What are the characters' name? Athena, I think. And Tesmar, I forget. And I got Forge Silver into Stars by Bridget Khmer. I think this is male, and then there's also male, female. It's not a white choose, because the two guys are together, I think, like each other, and then are going to wind up liking each other, and then the girl with somebody. So that's all I really know. I have book 2 as well, and book 3 comes out at the end of this month, or I should say January. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. I did start it just to see if I was going to like it, and I was really enjoying it. I'm on page 33, chapter 4 now, so 34 I'm on now. And yeah, I tried reading her other series. What was it called? The one with the like the Beauty and the Beast, and I was surprised. I did not like it. I couldn't get into it. I thought I would like it because I love Beauty and the Beast so much. But anyways, then I read her, what is it? Warrior Princess Assassin or whatever it was. And I freaking love that one. 6 stars. Oh, one of my favorite books. So I am so excited to read this one. And yeah, hopefully this is a win, because like I said, right now I'm really loving it. And all I know is nothing really. I know one of the guys is in that series that I couldn't get into. He's introduced in one of the books. So yeah. This one also, I have another book by this author, but it's in the other stack. Hold on a minute, I gotta scratch my leg. And that is by Teshel. I forget how you say her first name. Combs. It says, Tuck Me In, the worst love story ever told. It is supposed to be very sad. So yeah. She even says, the author right here even says, like when I bought it, she puts this on everybody's thing when you buy it. To Lori, prepare to cry on the floor. You asked for this. Look at the art. I'll show you. Look at that. See? Sign. That actually says that. And this is what they look like. Character art. Whatever you buy from Teshela Combs, how do you say her first name? If she's live and you buy from her, I don't know. I think you might still get the prints. I can't remember. I think you still get the prints, but I don't think you get the extra swag. I think you get prints, though. But don't quote me. But I know if you buy it during live, you get the print and you get whatever, either stickers or like a magnetic bookmark. I don't really know about what the book's about. I just know it's the worst, the tagline is the worst love story ever told. So that's all I know. And I want to go in blindly, but I just know it's going to make me cry. This one, everybody and their mom is loving. The Second Death of Locke by V.L. Bovalino. I don't even know too much about what this is about. It says it's gritty, romantic, and breathly Ferris. I don't know. I just know everybody loved it. And I got it this past weekend when Barnes & Noble was doing their sale. Everything was 25% off, and then if you were you're the one that pays, whatever you want to get, you get additional 10% off. So yeah, This was one of the ones I got along with, what was the other one? It's one of the ones I was talking about. Woof. Yeah, woof. So, yeah. Oh, we still got a long way to go. Let me get a drink of my water. Okay. I didn't say that one already, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think I said that one. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, next I got Girl, Goddess, Queen by B. Fitzgerald. To hell with love. The goddess has other plans. I don't even remember. I think this is a Persephone and Hades, right? Persephone and Hades. Yep. Retelling. That's all I know. And I'm excited. A lot of these I don't know too much about. And I do that on purpose because I don't want to know too much. The next one is Shield and Sparrows by Daphne I forget how you say her first name, Perry. This is an arc, a theme, I tell you, a theme. Going, I don't know too much about this. It says, long ago, the gods unleashed monsters upon the 5 kingdoms of Kalandar to remind us that humans are insignificant, that we must pray to the gods for mercy throughout our fragile, fleeting lives. Oh, yeah, I remember this one now. This is one where her sister was supposed to be, to marry this person, and they come and they want to marry her instead, and she wasn't trained and stuff like that. So yeah, I did start this before, but like I said, I forgot everything about it because it's been a while since I started it. But I know everybody and their mamas love this. It's on a lot of people's favorites or honorable mentions. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, wait a minute, my leg is itching. Some of these, like I said, I already started, but I'm barely into them. Or I'm restarting them. Like this one, Book of Azrael. This one I'm probably not going to restart. I might read the chapter before it just so I can remember. Because I'm on 126 and I don't remember exactly what happened so far. But the Book of Azrael, how do you say it, by Amber V. Nicole. The first book in the Gods and Monsters. I was really liking this so far. Very dark. So be prepared for that. I think in this one, she's the anti-hero, and he's the, the nicer one. He's the hero, and she's like the villain of the story, I believe. It's Diana and, oh my god, I forgot the guy's name. It's one of my favorite names. I think it's Liam. Is it Liam? I know it's one of my favorite names, but I got a lot of favorite names. So let's be, yeah, Liam. And I know it's very dark. And yeah. And I'm loving it. I was really enjoying it. This and there's some other ones are also on my my bingo thing that Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy is doing, the Romantasy bingo challenge. So this is one of them. Not Blood and Steel, but I might put that on there if it will go on to it. But there's a couple other ones that I know for sure are on there. But I don't remember off the top of my head. But this one is definitely on there. Oh, we're getting there, you guys. We are getting there. We have Reign of Shadow and Indens by Melissa K. Rorich, how do you say it? The Legacy series. I haven't read the other book yet. And I know a lot of people said you should read that one first, but I have the book, but like out of the two, I'm more intrigued with this one. So this is the one I picked. Yeah. And if I like this first book, then I'll go back and read the other books before I continue on in this one. I know the last one in this one just came out, and I know she has a new book coming out. All I know about this is it's dark, and I believe it's going to turn into White Shoes. But the first one isn't, and I know that they're enemies, and it's very dark. And yeah, this one is definitely on my romantasy bingo thing. This one, I believe was for like a book that has more than so many in the series. So I can't remember. But yeah, so yeah, some of these, not all of these big ass ones, but some of these big ones I'm going to try to attempt to read for January. And some I'm going to try to attempt to read. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool if I could read all 26 books in the first 3 or 4 months of the year? Wow, that would be amazing. Anyways, next. There's another one from the Romantasy. I think this one is one of Cassidy's favorite books. House of Bane and Blood by Alexis L. Menard. I have book 2, so I'm hoping I love this. And then I could go straight into book 2. I know, like, she's supposed to marry this one guy, and then he swoops in and says he'll marry her. But he wants her to help with something that's going on. I think people are going missing or something, and he wants her to help. I know it's supposed to be very dark, and I know, like I said, Cassidy loves this book. She talks about it all the time. Yeah. Okay, now we're going into the last pile, and all of these are hardback. Okay, we have We Who Will Die by Starcia Stark. Bow Before the God of Rude. I know this has vampires in it. That's all I really know. Survive the arena, save my brothers, kill the emperor. Yeah, cannot say the word. Isn't it gorgeous? This just came out, I think, today. But I'm excited for this one. I think this is one of the ones me and Drew are supposed to read. I have Bitten by Jordan Stephanie Gray. I read a few pages in here to see if I was going to like it, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm going to restart it because I just read it, like I said, just to see what I thought. It's bitten by, like I said, all I know is that she gets bitten, and then she has to go to a school, I think. It says, "You bit me," he says. "I licked my fangs, willing to bite him again. Heart, snap out of it." That's all I'm going to read because I think that could be a spoiler, even though it says it on the back. This is a deliciously dark and sexy romance, ... This book bites back. Look at this. Oh, I am going to be getting books because Book of the Month dropped today. I ordered 3 books from them, and then Allura dropped, and I got all their the 3 books that dropped for them. So those I'm really looking forward to. Okay, the next one is On Wings of Blood. This is also on my Romantasy thing. This is the first book in the Bloodwing Academy by Blair Boland. I already have the first 2. I can't remember when the 3rd one comes out, but I think the 3rd one, I'm not positive, but maybe the 3rd one's the last book in the series. I'm not sure. But all I know about this is that she has to marry him, and yeah, that's all I really know. I think she's like a drag of the last dragon, or supposedly she's the last dragon. It says, "I'm not protection, little dragon. It's a claim. It's not protection, little dragon. It's a claim. You're mine. No one touches what belongs to me." I know Cassidy did not like this, but I'm so excited. I started it. I'm on page 72, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, yeah, I'm really loving it. I almost put the first book, The Zodiac Academy, because this is compared to it, even though Cassidy loves Zodiac Academy, and yeah. And I still haven't finished it. I was liking what I read, but I'm wondering why she didn't like this one when she loved Zodiac Academy so much, and they're so compared. But maybe just because it's compared to it, maybe it's not really. I don't know. Okay. Again, another one I don't know what it's about. I just know I want to read it. Gods Will Fall, Giants Will Rise. Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken. Addictive, compelling, and wow, this is a must-read. Never Wake a Sleeping Giant. Like, I just love this so much. I don't know anything about this. It says, they said the gods were myths, that the giants were only stories told around dying fires. They lied. The gods aren't dead. Just that little tagline. This is the last thing that I got from last week when they were doing the sale at Barnes & Noble. The Ordell? I forgot how you pronounce that word. By Rachel Green Law. All I know about this is it's trials. I love trials. It says, old magic, new power, a contest to die for. The brave and the bold are invited to prove their worth in the ordeals. No, yeah, I'm excited. We got 4 more, you guys. We're almost done. Okay, we got Red City by Marie Lu. Powers always have a price. I know this is compared to, what is that? Jade Dragon? No, not Jade Dragon. Jade something? By, is it Fondly? I forget. But anyways, I know it's compared to that. But this is Red City by Marie Lu. Alchemy and ambition, power and perfection, love, ... and lies. Welcome to Angel City. Don't let it break your heart. Oh, I'm so excited. That's all I know. Is that it has to do with a drug. Yeah, that's all I know. 3 more. This is another one by Tesla Combs. Skeleton Wings. Like, look at this. Oh. I know this is I know she compared this to, like, I think Vampire Diaries and something else. And, you know, the first, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called now. Oh my gosh. The one that has Magnus and Alex. Oh my gosh. I can't remember, and I can't remember the author's name, and she's really popular. Why am I forgetting her name? But anyways, I can't remember. But anyways, it's compared to that. Besides, these are angels. They're fallen angels. That's all I really know. I can't remember anything else. It says, Cirrus Izera prefers a solitary life. Her books are cat. The unending rill of horrific visions that plague her mind. But when a wealthy clan leader barges into her cottage demanding she help him save the Nephilim? How do you say that word? Cerise is plunged into a life of rivalries, romance, and ruthless conflicts. I am so excited. What is it? What is her name? Cassandra Clare. Yes, but I can't remember the name of the series. With Claire and, is it Jace? I can't remember. But anyways, that one is compared to, too. And I don't know what else. Anyways, 2 more. Sorry this is so long. We have Sleepless by Jen Williams. This is another one that's on the romantasy thing that Cassidy is doing. It says, when I look at you, I see the one person who might understand what it is like to be me. This is like a love triangle unlike any other. Because, like, there's this guy and then he has, like, another person inside of him. And she's, like, torn between the light and the darkness of that is in him. So, yeah. That's all I really know. And it's YA. Like, literally, it says right here, with a love triangle like you've never seen, it's incredibly world-building, brilliantly riding in a dangerous quest. The Sleepless will have you spellbound. It's another one that me and Drew are supposed to be buddy reading. 1 more. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, this is it. This is why I didn't put the Zodiac Academy, because I didn't want to do another author again more than once, because I did 2 already. So I have, the last one is Howl by Carolyn Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. How do you say it? I'm not really sure about this book. I don't know what it's about. I know it's enemies to lovers. And something about not going into, is it the forest or something? The woods, the forest, something like that. And that's all I really know. So, it says, don't listen to the whispers of the woods. Don't trust the man cloaked in shadows. Don't earn the wrath of the scattered spirits. Don't go out after dark. Oh, okay, so don't go out after dark. The darkly captivating fantasy romance is a must-read. The twists and turns left me speechless. I am so excited for this. I hope I love it. because I did start it, and I only read the first chapter, and it was intriguing. The Great Hunt begins once every 50 years, and only the champions willing to face death to shatter the curse dare to enter. The champions, ... and me. I'm so excited, like, look at this. Oh my god, it's just so gorge. Like, gorge, 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 yes! Okay, those are 27 books, and 26 that I want to read in 2026. Let me know if any of you guys would like to buddy read any of these with me. Let me know. Yeah, if you read any of these, what you thought about them, without spoilers, of course. And let me know if there's any that you haven't seen that might intrigue you and you might want to pick up now. That's it. I'm so sorry this is long. I hope you guys had a snack, and I hope you guys had something to drink. And if you watch this whole thing, please leave a cat. I think there's a cat emoji, right? If there's a cat emoji, leave a cat. If there's not a cat emoji, then leave me a sword. And also let me know one of the books that you really want to read in 2026. It don't have to be a new release. And that's it. Until next time, happy reading. Thanks for being awesome. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Like and comment. And share with your friends. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye for now.